I don't know what that symbol kanji thing is, Locke, so I'm guessing you're just laughing. Oh, Mr. President, about a job opening, we have another applicant. What kind of person is it this time? This time, the applicant is a girl. Read her application, and she has neat handwriting, and I thought it was pretty cute. I see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on looks. Oh, okay. Or I should have expected that. But seriously, what would be his stand? Of course not. What do you want to do then? Do you want to do the interview now? Hell yeah. You need to look respectable for the interview, of course. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can't I just do it like this? Oh, heavens, no. It's important for you to look intelligent. If you say so. Help wanted. Again. You look really good in those, you know. Wait a minute, are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually... Oh, here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Kiryu's getting it on this time. He actually knows that he's meant to tell him to come in. He was like, getting a bit annoyed that he wouldn't come in last time. Excuse me. I'm Sakurako Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Please have a seat. Thank you. If it was Luca for a second, that'd be quite awkward. Luca finds the, ends up just bumping into Q. She wants a second job or whatever, and when she finds Q, she's like, oh yeah, I promised that thing, didn't I? You need to pronounce the name a little faster. Sakurako. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps work there. Makes sense, I can see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she's a good fit here. Right. So, Jogasaki-san. Jogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself?
Hi.
You need to pronounce them in even intervals. Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. Picked up a book on interview techniques. Fucking bullshit, Kiryu. You were playing Outrun. You're studying on your own. So glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Well, naturally. I mean, yeah, you're nitpicking, but I kinda like that. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry, please do. Okay, my name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I'm majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. Rihanna's Q's clutch, it seems. Yep. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. Learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. Hopefully very much it will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked in interviews, so I will save you the bother doing so. And while I'm playing my... what? I often get asked at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear, thank you. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the colour of her underwear to shut that down quickly. She's amazing. Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? Why do you feel confident in your fitness? I'm sorry, what did you say, Q? You said you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? I belong to a dance club in university. Dancing is more of a physical tax than it may. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear. So I think it has helped me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests. Or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now I'd rather find the foreign work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances. But she look good in a traditional doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. What can you cook? You say you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see, I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice, fun. What else? Oh, I make pretty good white sauce. I often use it at preparing gratins and European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch, and you're so worldly. It's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I got a hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring it in some for you to try. White sauce. Get your mind up, gutter. Get your mind up, gutter, for fuck's sake.
Oi.
Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way and love interacting with the guests. However, it is also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out there in the real world before I settle in that role. Wow, she's got it all figured out. She does. That's all the questions we have, I think. Jogisaki-san, Jogisaki-san? Do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes. Not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would just let me work as hard as any man. We have to hire Jogisaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What does that think about? A girl that is curious, and so eager to work is rare to find in this day and age. This is gonna annoy Locke with how I pronounce things. Jogasakan. Sorry, Jogasakan. I keep saying can. Jogasakan. Look, you're fighting a losing battle. I'm gonna pronounce things so fucking wrong. You're gonna be in a fucking insane asylum if I was to try and learn Japanese with you. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is something wrong? Yeah, something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. You mean she's lying about something? Yeah. Why? I can't quite put my finger to it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Was I meant to actually pay attention to this? What can she cook again? Sorry, Jogasaki. But there's something I want to ask you again. You said you're a good cook. What were your signature dishes? Meatloaf, omelets with rice, what else? Are we Phoenix right now? Majors in business and administration. My biggest strength and actual work experience. So what if gas dairy while growing up? She runs a traditional inn. But why does she serve European dishes? Because that might be the gimmick. Dancing. Maybe there's an option here. Okay, let's see what happens then. Which pair of Jogosaki's statements don't jive? Summary and not taking OVN, summary and signature dishes. I've got some detective work to do. And I've just the thing to do it. Where's my notepad? I should maybe play Phoenix Wright at some point. Okay. In context, she says traditional, so she must. It must mean she should have served Japanese dishes.
Hi.
A traditional inn, yet European dishes. You might have a point there, actually. I'm gonna summary and what she cooks. It's a summary and a signature dishes. Those two I can't fucking speak. It's a summary and a signature dishes. Signature dishes. Let's try again. It's a summary and signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Maybe Locke is onto something. Jogasaki, there's something inconsistent about your story. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn and that you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Alright, let's say you were to stay in a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it was traditional, it would be, of course, Japanese cuisine, like shizami and nimoni. Oh, and in winter, hot pot would be wonderful. Right. What's Jogasaki good at? Cooking. Meatloaf, omelette with rice, white sauce grating. I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Wow, you're so really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? You're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san?
Huh?
Yes, you're right. I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn. Are you kidding? I came up with that to spice up my resume. So what? Yeah, it's quite embarrassing. But incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. Got too carried away with the details, I guess. Ad hominem. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school though. But my kind of dance is hip-hop. Hip-hop? I am so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000 yen. Why would you ever know it? Wait, we don't pay scammers, not like last time.
Huh?
That's not what you promised. The postman said I'd get a cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems like you're the liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Don't make a damn bit of sense. Just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. Bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, rise up. Out in the real world, nobody is going to pay you for self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. Sheesh, I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for shouting.
Yeah.
It's okay, but wow, that was impressive how he caught that inconsistency in the story. I didn't realise it until you pointed it out. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it, that I didn't do anything, and it was all that little Gil's voice in my head. Because, you know, I totally didn't think of it until they started saying, wait, go back to the food, go back to the food. That made no sense. I'm beginning to find respect for you, President Q, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting again. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back. I would have probably not have figured that out. I've just saved over an old save. Well, I can a newer save instead of an older one. Whoopsie. Ah, never mind. Payout is ready. Again? I don't think he's happy I took his amusement park. I really don't think he's happy that I took his arcade. No. Do that. You've actually played Phoenix, right? I need to maybe look into it. I guess if I have a casual stream, I'll give that a shot. It's on Game Boy, isn't it? Give me a sec, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I've already played the first one. Yeah, it was on Game Boy, wasn't it? Anyway, be right back. I will tell you one thing. Ever since I put oh, just in time. No, I don't want to speak to you. The interior is fine. Oh. I was about to say, like, ever since I got Officer Kikuchi in a team as security, we've had no issues with these fucking thugs. I come back and then we have trouble with thugs. Should have seen this coming. I only finished the first one, that being Phoenix, right? I think the original one was on Game Boy Advance. When I played was on DS, so I think there was an extra chapter that involved using the second screen. Let's just say that I'm glad I had a working mic at the time, otherwise I would never have finished it, because there are parts where you have to blow into the mic. I've shared your stream on my Facebook, hopefully some friends will drop by. I'll say about streaming as long as possible. But it's like 3:20 at night, morning. I wonder if Luca's ready for me to ride her now. She is talking about riding her, right? What else could she mean by that? I'm ready for you. You are? Don't worry, huh? I spoke with the manager. I got him to order one of these new sweet rides I was talking about. It's a hot new motorcycle racing game, Super Hang-On. What's the matter? Don't you like motorcycle racing? I love games like this. I thought you might want to go for a ride. Oh, sorry. It just wasn't what I was expecting. It's fine, it does seem like a sweet ride. Great. I really pushed manager for it. So I'd feel terrible if nobody wanted to play it. Hop on whenever you want. Yeah, I will. Super Hang-On, huh? It looks fun. Hey, Luca-chan. Can you help me over here for a sec? Sure thing, I'm coming now. I hope you have a good time in Kyo-san. I look forward to talking more about racing games sometime. He is so fucking devastated. I'm sorry, Kyo. Guess this is the only action I'll be getting tonight. Oh, I feel sorry for the guy. Son of a bitch! Okay, I'm good now. Oh, Kyo-san, I heard from the manager at Yakuza Zero that you work at real estate. Yeah, that's right. I don't suppose you'd be interested in managing this place too, wouldn't you? Huh? You really want me to help out? You really want me to? Sure, it'll be a pleasure. Great. I don't know the details, but all the financial dealings in Kamurocho are making it hard to keep a store afloat here. The manager was complaining earlier. With someone trustworthy like you handling it, we'll feel a lot better. Thank you for helping out. .IQ is always real 34. Oh god, now I got trouble with the dude. The Ultronics King. He's gonna challenge us to something, isn't he? I don't really think Rule 34 was a thing back in 1988. Look at the size of that cone. No, you're gonna look up Rule 34, Luca. Yo, dude, check this geek out. You're the Kyo guy from Yun and Mori's place, right? Yeah, I heard there were some guys causing trouble around here. I need you to stop. It's funny, I don't recall you, the guy giving orders in the Electronics King. I'm gonna try it again. That's funny, I don't recall you being the guy giving orders in the Electronic King's domain. Get in line. I am really not in the mood for this, guys. Oh god. I totally fucked that up. I'm fairly sure it just said does not compute as well. How much CP do I have? 9, not bad.